class 2 tutorial class or instruction class. Okay, for CT. Constructionally, there is a lot of difference between a CT and a normal transformer because for a CT, the load is applied in the primary. You can see here, load is applied in the primary circuit like this. But for a normal transformer, load is applied in the secondary circuit. So current in the primary is determined by the secondary circuit in a normal transformer. But in a CT, current in the primary is not dependent on the secondary circuit. Current in the primary depends on only primary circuit. See here, suppose say you have here 230 volts supply, load is 10 ohms, 23 amps of current will flow. Whether the secondary is open or closed, whether secondary is closed or open, primary current will flow. When you write a CT, you will write lesser primary turns than secondary. In a PT, you have higher number of turns. In a CT, you have lesser primary turns, more secondary turns. In a CT, we cannot write this figure because load is applied in the primary. You have to apply load in the primary here. Okay. Now what happens here? Say this is load. This figure and this figure, both are this figure and this figure, both are same. Okay, load is shown here fully. Here load is not shown. Shown as just a block. So suppose say here 230 volts, 10 ohms, 23 amps will flow. Now suppose say this is very high in high power cases, high power applications. Load is say some 10 ohms or whatever it is. Say in the primary you have 1000 amperes, maximum 1000 amperes. And a CT we have ratio 100 is to 1. CT ratio 100 is to 1. Maximum of 10 amperes, maximum of 10 amperes will flow in the secondary. Okay, we can write in the other figure also. Say in primary you have 1000 amperes, turns ratio 100 is to 1. In secondary you will have maximum current of 10 amperes. So the operation is simple. Just go on loading, note down the readings. In our laboratory we have only one PT ratio to 400 440 secondary, sorry, primary, 220 secondary. See, the ratio has no unit because volts by volts, no unit. In CT also 10 ampere by 5 ampere. Okay. Sometimes we write ampere, sometimes we don't write it. In our college laboratory, we have 3 4 different types of different turns ratio. 10 by 5, 25 by 5. You can select whatever you like. So we have secondary current. Say you have switched on 3 lamps. One lamp means how much? Around zero point 0.8 amperes, you know. Say you have switched around 5 lamps. So primary current will be zero point 0.8 into 4. Sorry, 5. 0.8, 5 lamps. Zero point 0.8 into 200-watt lamp will have around zero point 0.8, 0.85 amperes, because I will be equal to P by V. P is 200 watt, V is 230, so around zero point 0.8, zero point 0.9. So 5 lamps if you switch on, you will get around 4 amperes in primary. So write it here. Primary you will get something, say 4.2. Okay, sorry, secondary. Okay, sorry, primary. Okay, primary. So you will write 4.2 here. Secondary we will get uh, divided by turns ratio. So if here it is 4.2 and you have selected 10 by 5 range, 10 by 5 ratio, not range or ratio, here to 4.2, here you will get 2.4, sorry, 2.1. So here you will get 2.1. Okay, 2.1. So we will get 2.1. And here you should write IP into IP will be equal to IS into X. What is IS? Secondary current. IS is this. In the secondary circuit is 2.1 into X. X is 2 here. 10 by 5. X is 10 by 5 is equal to 4.2. Both this and this should tally. Actually, this ammeter is not necessary. High range ammeter is not necessary. We have kept it just for verification. Practically, this will not be available in the site because nobody will keep 1000 amperes ammeter. Actually, turns ratio will be 100 is to 1, 500 is to 1, or 1000 is to 1, or 50 is to 1. Not just 2, that is 10 is to 5. For teaching in laboratory, we have 10 by 5 range. Practically, it will be very high ratio, either PT or CT. But in laboratory, we cannot have 1000 amperes load. It will be bulky and also it will emit lot of heat, power wastage, and also risky also. And we will have to pay high current bill, high electricity bill to power supplier, MESCOM, KEB. Hence, to teach students, lesser ratio CTs are manufactured. Note that in a CT, when primary is energized, secondary should never be opened. See here, in a CT, load current is dependent on the, primary current is dependent on the primary circuit itself, not the secondary circuit. In a normal transformer, primary current is dependent on the secondary circuit, because when you connect secondary, there is load, then only primary current will flow. Otherwise, okay, small magnetization current will flow, but it will be small. But in a CT, high current will flow, because amperes will be, primary number of turns will be very much less, 1 or 2 turns practically. So in a normal transformer, it will be higher number of turns. Here it will be very much less, because in a CT, primary has less number of turns. So if we keep the secondary open when primary is closed, when you close S1 and S2, if you open secondary circuit, okay, what will happen? See, for a transformer, we know V1 I1 or VP IP. Let us write VP IP, primary current into primary current into secondary current. Okay, VP IP is equal to VS IS. That you know, VP IP is equal to VS IS. Okay, that is primary volt amperes is equal to secondary volt amperes. Now suppose say in the circuit, primary say 230 volts. Okay, and load is some says 10 ohms, some 20 230 by 10, 23 amps will flow in the primary circuit. So we can write 230, current is V is 230 volts, current is 23 amps. Now suppose say secondary is open. Okay, so IS will be equal to 0. IS will be equal to 0. Otherwise, IS will be equal to according to the turns ratio. If it is 10, IS will be equal to 2.3. VS will be equal to 2300. Sorry, it is not actually 2300. That we will see later. Okay, it will not, because of the 230. See, of this 230 volts, 229 volts will be impressed on the load. Only 1 volt will appear in the primary. So secondary 100 times means it may be 100 volts. But actually practically this will be only around 0.1 volt. So here you may get 10 volts 100 times. Anyhow, don't bother so much. Step by step you advance. So here now in the secondary circuit, let us see the voltage. Vs will be equal to approximately. We are now writing here approximately. See, Vs will be equal to 230 into 23 by 0, which will be infinity, theoretically infinity, but practically it will be very high. So what will happen is, very high voltage will be induced in the secondary, and it may destroy the insulation of the transformer winding. Hence, secondary should never be opened while primary is energized. Hence, In most of the cases, CTs are provided with a short circuiting switch like this. In the secondary, we will have a switch like this. A terminal is given like this. A switch will be always usually closed. Okay, the switch will be usually closed, so that secondary current will be flowing. Whenever you want to measure current, you will open the switch. Then current will flow in the ammeter. Else current will be flowing like this to protect the transformer. Okay. So that is the point. So reading, if you write, it will become like this. Practically, this may sometimes there will be some difference. Say 4.3, 4.3 or 4.4 or 4.1. Only thing is this column and this column should become equal. Fine.